The question is, should I look for a 1-year MBA or a 2-year MBA if I'm looking to settle abroad? It's not about, first of all, let's look at one logic. The difference between a 1-year MBA and a 2-year MBA is roughly 6 months. You know how a 2-year MBA gets started in August of 1 year and ends in May of the second year from then, which means the calendar cycle is 21 months, and reduce the 3 months of internship experience you get, which makes it effectively 18 months. Remove another 45 days from those 18 months and you have 16 and a half months. A 1-year MBA is roughly 10 to 11 months, which means between a 1-year MBA and a 2-year MBA, there is effectively a gap of only 5 to 6 months. Now, what does that mean? So first of all, if you think you're not sure of your careers that you want out of an MBA, if you're not sure of the switch that you want, please put in additional 6 months and do a 2-year MBA program. If you think you belong to a confused category, I was a confused category applicant as well, where I knew that I have very amazing sharp goals, but internally I knew that the moment I'll start an MBA, that's when I'll start my window shopping as well, and I'll find out whether I can go work for Microsoft or Google, or should I do investment banking, should I do consulting, should I work for maybe private equity. I was very theoretical in my approach as well, right? How would have a 1-year MBA worked out for me? I would have graduated with amazing learnings. As I said, I would have written a book on what not to do in an MBA program. So I'm glad I went to a 2-year MBA program. Now, if somebody is looking at a 1-year MBA program, and if you're making industry switch, function switch, geography switch, everything, and if you have never worked internationally ever, then a 10-month window of a 1-year MBA program, if you think everything will happen in that 1-year MBA, given the fact that you're confused category as well, you are expecting too much from those 10 months. And MBA is not, the program is not the bottleneck. It's not that they are not capable of doing that. You will get stuck in those 10 months of not being able to accomplish everything. How many goals, how many weights would you lift in 10 months? And you have to learn as well. You have to learn the academic side of heavy lifting as well. Now, how much can you do in 10 months? And by the way, if you think MBA is the last, and if you think you belong to a confused category where you don't know what industry and function you're getting to, MBA is you will very likely do only one MBA in your life. And for most of the people, MBA is the last undergrad education of your life. Give it another 7 months, right? If you're coming from the confused category, I know of people as well who, before the graduation day, they were longing for saying, I wish I could extend my MBA program by another 7 months because I had no idea why I came here. I belong to a category where everything was new for me. These people were new for me. And if you give me another 7 months, I'll crack the job that I want. I'll get the career that I want. And they won't get it because it's a 1-year MBA program. Now, advantages of 1-year MBA program, if you know where you're headed, if you know your industry or function, or out of the 3 variables of international exposure, industry or function, at least 1 or 2 are sorted for you. Then even out there in a 1-year MBA program, you will be able to optimize for your time as well. You'll be able to optimize for your learning curve, and you'll be able to optimize for the lot of resources that are getting thrown at you. See, it's your money. You're paying them to buy the different categories of services, the resources and everything will be thrown at you. Now, it's you. It's a treadmill. You want to run for 10 months and then soak in and grow, or whether you want to run for 21 months, then soak in and grow. So calculate, think through from this perspective. The last thing it is not a formal degree where somebody says, I am getting the same degree in 1 year. Hey, why are you spending 2 years? It's not just that. Nobody would value the absolute degree in itself if you don't transform. You will end up becoming a top tier MBA with a formal degree on your resume. Right? So save a year only if you know where you are headed and if it's making sense. By the way, if you go to a 1-year MBA program with a very confused mindset, which means all the 3 variables of switching industry, switching function, and new geography as well, no international exposure, then you will anyways end up doing a 3-year MBA. I tell you why. One, you will spend a formal 1 year in the calendar year on the school, and then you will spend another 1.5, maybe 2 years in really identifying, reaching out and casting such a wide network across people within the same school to see, you know what? Now I have found out why is it that I wanted to do an MBA. Now I really know what is it that I want to do in my life. And now, after 2 years, I got the first job that I really wanted to do. I'm not against a 1 year MBA. I'm really not, and I'm really indifferent. But I'm really very strongly suggesting that if you have no idea why you need an MBA, if you're clueless, like I worked with an applicant, she's there, watch the YouTube video, and she said she and I had very sharp goals, and she went to INSEAD and she said, I'm changing my goals, but I'm still okay with it. You know why? Because the level of understanding, the depth of understanding that she had for her short-term, long-term aspirations, I knew that even if she changes her mindset once she's there on campus, she'll make a very informed decision. But there are applicants who will come with the mindset of saying, the goals are theoretical for me. Forget changing the mindset, forget changing the goals, the stories. They have no clue what the goals are for. An MBA is not same as an undergrad education where you just graduated from 12th, you're there studying for 4 years and the world did not expect you to know too much because you're still developing the learning curve. MBA is when you've worked enough in the industry and the same recruiters who will come for recruiting you for an MBA will come with the mindset of knowing that you know where you're headed, you knew why did you make that decision. And if you belong to the same category where you had no clue and studying in a 1 year MBA program, you will end up spending 3 years, I'm telling you. So nobody with a confused category, 100 with let's say 3 to 4 years of work experience, keen on switching both industry function and has never traveled outside India and is doing that for the first time. And if you come from a average middle class family where spending 80-90 lakhs, a crore is a big deal for you, please don't go to a 1 year MBA program. Only in that case, do a 2 year MBA program. It's a short life, but it's not that short that you try to save another 6 months from it. I really hope that addresses your question, and I really hope you make a super amazing choice and that this video adds value to your life. Thank you so much.